Hello and welcome to Handmade. In this video I want to show you how I made these eyes. It's super easy. This year I'm obsessed with pickles, Christmas pickles and apparently creepy pickles. So I like to upcycle and I'm always looking for ideas to reuse different materials. So you can buy special eyes for stuffed animals. They're like half bead, basically half circle with little attachment on the back. However, I decided to upcycle this 1980s very pretty bracelet, beads, necklace rather, and I am upcycling the individual beads and I will turn them into eyes. Pretty easy, right? So I think the idea, of course, is easy, but it's more the thought of it that sometimes we think purchasing new and using new stuff. It's not a question of money for me, saving really, but more using something that we already have, saving stuff from landfill and saving new items from being made, kind of thing. So I am using yarn. I already made the mouth, as you can see, and I am using double yarn and very thick needle. The important part is to make sure that the needle will go through the hole of the bead. Sometimes it can get stuck a little tiny bit, and that's why I have pliers ready on the right side there. Not the scissors, sorry, you don't see the pliers, I guess, much. So I did double yarn, and I put a knot on the end, and now I make one stitch, and I kind of shove the knot inside. It shouldn't go through, even if Kit touches the eye and pulls through it. So I got lucky with the bead that it's a good size. By the way, I'm trying to make it kind of tight so the eye is not loose. I have made kind of deeper eyes before when I basically stick them in one of the holes in the crochet pattern. But this is kind of, I think it's cute that it's sticking out a little bit. It looks super creepy. I know. But that's the whole point, right? So that's just it. The advantage of the yarn is that it is very thick, so I can just make one loop through the whole bead and saving my time. And now I'm trying to make it super tight, right? So it's not loose. And that's it. That's the whole magic. It's really that easy. So I made different kind of stuffed animals or crochet animals, and the beads work really well. I also use them on mushrooms as the polka dots. So I just showed you how you can actually put the yarn, kind of wrap it around the base of the eye. Just think like when you do buttons, that's basically what you're supposed to do with buttons as well. And then I make sure that I tighten it a little bit and kind of make them in the same direction. I'm really not OCD, but I think if you do any kind of symmetrical things, it should be somewhat, well, symmetrical, right? Even though since it is actually creepy eye, it's okay. And then I went back to the mouth and I made a knot there. I make another knot, that's it. That's how super simple it is. And now you can see the final product. So I'm quite happy. However, I did realize that it's strangely creepy, and I eventually added little 2 dots with Sharpie on the bead. So I do hope you kind of like the idea of, you see that's much cuter, right? It gives it a little bit more personality. So I hope you enjoyed this idea. Maybe some of you will use it. If you like my ideas, you can join me on Instagram or on Facebook. Thank you for watching, Handmade.